30 mega companies in Africa with over 1 billion turnover. Africa is pegged as underdeveloped continents because of the large number of untapped potentials of both minerals and human resources lying across every corners of this continent. Nevertheless, there is visible growth in Africa. With a $2.9 trillion nominal GDP, the African economy has been showing signs of growth in the last 2 decades. Africa has over 150,000 millionaires and a steady growth rate. All these impressive numbers do bring a lot of questions to mind. The biggest of them is what the name of the richest company in Africa is, and what does it do? The African economy is a free economy mix of trade, agriculture, and human resources of the continent. All these things come together to create a very interesting mix of businesses spread across its 54 countries. Judging from the survey conducted in 2018 by McKinsey Africa, they discovered 438 businesses with $1 billion of annual sales. Of this total, 25% are subsidiary group companies of foreign domicile multinationals, 50% have a local origin, 40% are publicly listed, and 60% are privately owned company. Without taking time, let's go ahead and explore the 30 richest companies in Africa. We'll also see what these companies do, how much they earn, and what is their employee strength. Number 30. Sub Miller Brewery, South Africa. Sub Miller Brewery Company in South Africa is a multinational brewing and beverage company. It has its headquarters in England. It was purchased by Anheuser-Busch InBev. Before that, it was the world's second-largest beer maker measured by revenues after Anheuser-Busch InBev and was also a major bottler of Coca-Cola. It is on record that its brands cut across Foster's, Miller, and Pilsner Urquell. Sub Miller had presence in different countries and was recorded to have sold 21 billion liters of beverages in 2009. It records an annual turnover of $3.8 billion. Number 29. Orascom Construction Industry, Egypt. Orascom Construction Industries is rated as Egypt's first multinational corporation. The construction industries is into engineering, machine procurement, and general creating, with an active presence in more than 25 countries worldwide. The company is owned by Onsi Sawiris and was established in 1950. The company has a turnover of $4.3 billion then in 2016. Number 28. The OCP Group. Office Cherifin des Phosphates is a public company in Morocco. It is owned by Moroccan governments. The OCP Group started in the field of phosphate extraction and shipments in 1921, but today has grown into a mega company with many slopes, covering mining and processing, engineering and consulting, and ecosystem development. The OCP Group plays an important role in the economic structuring of Morocco, where the value of phosphates and their derivatives represented nearly a quarter of the country's GDP and export trading. It has over 30,000 staffs across its branches in Switzerland, Rwanda, and Nigeria. The OCP Group recorded a turnover of $5.8 billion in 2018. Number 27. Anglo-American Platinum, South Africa. The South African British mining company Anglo-American Platinum, established in 1995, is a multinational mining company located in South Africa, with its headquarters in Johannesburg in South Africa. The company is the world's largest producer of platinum with over 66,000 employees. Anglo-American Platinum Company generated approximately $43.3 billion of revenue in 2021. They also involves in mining of other metals in Platinum Group. Number 26. Anglo Gold Ashanti, South Africa. This company was formed through the merger of the Ashanti Goldfields Corporation with Anglo Gold in 2014. Anglo Gold Ashanti is a company globally recognized for the mining of gold. The company was incorporated in 1944 and it ranks as the third largest producer of gold in the world. Apart from gold, it is also a major producer of uranium oxide and silver. The company has its name on the stock exchanges of London, New York, Johannesburg, as well as Brussels and Paris. In 2021, Anglo Gold Ashanti generated some $4 billion of revenue and has over 10,000 employees across its branches. Number 25. Barlow World, South Africa. Barlow World Limited was founded in 1902 by Ernest Billy Barlow. At the onset, it was only involved in productions and selling of wool products and later on expanded into conglomerate of many businesses like mining, building materials, motor vehicles, and information technology. From there on, transformed to become a major industrial brand management company, trending about $2.8 billion yearly. Barlow World has over 80,000 staff. Number 24. Vodacom Group, South Africa. Vodacom Group is a public mobile communications company located in South Africa. Vodacom was founded in 1994 by Elon, not Craig Sr. The company is jointly owned by Telkom, another African telecommunication giant. However, since 2008, Vodafone has become the majority owner of Vodacom. Vodacom has its headquarters in Johannesburg, Gauteng, South Africa, and has all its operations within Africa. It has about 104,000 employees, and in their financial year ending on March 31, 2022, Vodafone generated a total revenue of 45.58 billion euros. It is currently the leading cellular network in South Africa with a market share estimate of 58%. Number 23. Transnet Limited, South Africa. Transnet Limited is a state-owned company (SOC) that was founded in 1990 as a limited company. Transnet is owned by the majority of South African government's DPE, the Department of Public Enterprises. Transnet company specializes in the fields of pipelines, ports, and rail. It is a very big South African port, rail, and pipeline company with its headquarters in Johannesburg at the Carlton Center. Transnet has about 4 business units, which are Transnet National Ports Authority, Transnet Pipelines, Transnet Rail Engineering, Rolling Stock, and Transnet Freight Rail. The company is involved in the services of providing marine infrastructure and port infrastructures, maintenance pipeline assets, servicing and maintenance of the rail equipment and engines. Transnet Freight Rail is Transnet's largest division and also the biggest outside the United States, with over 55,000 staff and an annual turnover of 67.3 billion in 2021. Number 22. Woolworths Holdings, South Africa. Founded in 1931 by Max Sonnenberg and had its headquarters located in Cape Town, South Africa capital city. It is a retail chain corporation which specializes in multinational retailing. Woolworths Holdings has interests in clothing, accessories, footwear, home goods, and beauty products with segments spread across Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. Although it has a very strong international presence, it has no association with the Australian supermarket chain. Woolworths Holdings has about 35,000 employee strength and 5.277 billion US dollars. Number 21. Pick n Pay Stores Group, South Africa. Pick n Pay is a public retail store in South Africa and is the second largest supermarket chain store, founded in 1967 by Jack Golden. Pick n Pay Stores Group has its headquarters in Kenilworth, Aspley, Queensland, Sunnybank Hill, Australia, and Cape Town, with a total of over 54,400 employees. Pick n Pay has in 2015 an estimated annual revenue of 4.7 billion US dollars. Pick n Pay is listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Number 20. Sappi Limited. This is a public pulp and paper company located in South Africa with lots of branches across the globe. South African Pulp and Paper Industry Limited, Sappi is the biggest producer of dissolving pulp globally. They produces and sells chemicals, cellulose, pulp, paper products, and timber forest products, both for the Southern Africa market and export markets. The South African pulp and paper industry, opened in the year 1936, has a massive turnover estimate of 5.296 billion US dollars with over 12,800 employee strength. Number 19. Engen Petroleum. An oil major public company in Cape Town, South Africa, whose main interest is on downstream refined petroleum products and business that are related to that sector. Engen Petroleum was founded in 1881, originally being part of Mobil Oil up until 1990. It changed its brand name to Engen in 1993. It operates within Africa and the Indian Ocean Islands. It is present in 17 countries and exports crude products to over more than 47 countries. Engen has about 3,485 employees and 27 annual revenue estimate of 70,033,000 rand. Number 18. Suez Canal Authority, Egypt. Suez Canal Authority is a governmental agency that was formed in 1956 and is owned, controlled, and maintained by the state authority. It has its headquarters located in Ismailia and was set up by Egypt when they wanted to replace the Suez Canal Company. The SCA is majorly responsible for the maintenance and functional operation of the Suez Canal and traffic safety and all other matters that relate to the canal. The SCA has 114 ferry connections with 36 ferry boats. There was a hospital located in Somalia with emergency hospitals located at the two ends of the canal. The SCA has a population of 1,162 employees with a $7 billion US revenue in 2021. Number 17. Data Tech. Data Tech is an ICT or information and communications technology service and solutions group. They have branches spread across 50 nations on 6 continents. It has its headquarters in Johannesburg in South Africa. It is traded on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Data Tech's scopes involves provision of IT solutions and management services, media and technology consulting, telecommunication services, and financial services. Data Tech Company has an annual revenue of over $5 billion and is working with over 80,000 employees. Number 16. Naspers. Naspers is a public media company that was founded on the 12th of May 1915. Naspers headquarters are located in Cape Town, South Africa. It is also the largest shareholder of Tencent. Naspers also has investments and are expanded across globe. The most significant of these investments is its $1 billion investment to Swiggy, a food tech giant based in India. In 2015 estimate annual revenue, Naspers recovered about 73.1 billion rand with about 35,276 employees strength. Number 15. The Bidvest Group, South Africa. The Bidvest Group of South Africa is a distribution, food service, and trading major. This conglomerate is the parent of more than 300 companies spread across multiple business lines, including banking, freight management, office and print services, property investment, auto industry, insurance, and private security and facilities management of stadiums and much more. The Bidvest Group has about 130,877 employees in its portfolio and estimated revenue of 94.06 billion ZAR. Number 14. Massmart Holdings. Massmart Holdings is a South African-based management group and is the second largest consumer goods distributor in Africa. Massmart has over 570 buying group members with operation in 13 countries of the sub-Saharan Africa. Massmart Holdings has been listed on the main board of Johannesburg Stock Exchange in the retail sector for consumer goods. In 2016, the company had an annual revenue of $91.56 billion. Number 13. Sanlam. Sanlam is a public financial service company that has its headquarters in Belleville, Western Cape. It was established in the 1918 with just life insurance. Sanlam has a massive growth and incorporates several business lines and products and operates both inside and outside the African continent, including the countries of South Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, Malawi, Botswana, Swaziland, Uganda, Ghana, India, Malaysia, and Mozambique. The company's annual revenue was estimated to be $6.3 billion in 2015, working over 5,000 employees.
Number 12. Spar Group Company. Spar Group Company is a public independent company that offers field marketing services and retail merchandising located in South Africa. Spar Group was founded in 1932 and its headquarters is located in White Plains, New York. They have also a branch located in East Africa in Tanzania. Spar Group Company is one of the leading retailers globally, and it is not surprising that they recorded an annual worldwide turnover estimate in 2017 of 34.5 billion euros. Number 11. Bidford Company. Bidford, earlier known as Bidcorp, is a part of the Bidvest Company that is located in the southern part of Africa that involved in the agricultural line of business. This company has their headquarters in different locations across the United States and added on list of the Johannesburg Stock Exchange in May 2016, with an annual worldwide turnover estimate in 2017 of 34.5 billion and employed over 300 people in Africa and over 350,000 people worldwide. Number 10. Eskom. When talking about the richest company in Africa, you cannot skip Eskom. Eskom Holdings SOC Limited operates in South Africa. The company provides electricity for South African citizens. This electricity company is dated around 1923 and is the Africa's largest electricity producer, ranking 7 in the world and number 9 in terms of its sales. An estimated 49,000 employees work in the company Eskom Holdings and has a $15 billion as of 2018 estimate annual revenue. Number 9. Coming in our number 9 is Imperial Holdings. Imperial Holdings Ltd, located in Bedfordview, South Africa, was founded in 1946. With established capabilities in transportation, but later expanded to other business enterprises channeling in warehousing, distribution, and synchronization management, and expanding capabilities in international freight management. Imperial Holdings is one of the biggest companies in South Africa, competing with Barloworld, Logistics, Super Group, and Hellman Worldwide. They employ over 51,000 people with revenues exceeding $10 billion US. Number 8. ShopRite Holdings. ShopRite Holdings are the largest supermarket retailer on the African continent. The company was founded in 1979 and the company has its headquarters in Brackenfell, South Africa. The company was founded in 1979 and has expanded across over 15 countries and thousands of stores. What makes this company unique is that it serves the local areas with a low price promise. The company recorded 141 billion rand in revenue for 2017 with over 145,000 staff. Number 7 on our list of mega companies in Africa with over 1 billion turnover is Sasol. Sasol is an international integrated energy and chemical company established in 1950. Sasol develops and commercializes technologies and builds and operates world-scale facilities to produce a range of product streams, including liquid fuels, high-value chemicals, and low-carbon electricity. The company is one of the richest companies in Africa, with branches stretching in more than 33 countries. Sasol has a $21.7 billion US in revenue annually and employs approximately 31,000 people. Number 6. MTN Group. MTN Group is a major telecom company in South Africa. It was earlier known as Mcell and was started in 1994. MTN Group is a multinational telecommunications giant with a presence in Africa and the Middle East, with headquarters in South Africa and Johannesburg. It is the largest network company in Africa and 7th globally. The multinational telecommunications giant employs approximately 17,510 people. In the 2015 financial statements, the company recovered a revenue of $15,430 billion. Number 5. Senengo. Senengo was established in the governments of Angola with a major interest of supervising the production of petroleum and natural gas in the country, with headquarters located in Luanda, Angola, and offices in Asia, America, and Europe. Senengo is proud to be the only company with representations in the whole country. The company has won many awards for the sponsorship of arts and sports in Africa. Senengo also has its interests in technology and real estate. Senengo has over 137 employees. Number 4. Steenhoff International. Steenhoff International is a household company founded by Bruno Steenhoff in early 1964. Steenhoff International Company engaged in manufacture sources and retails furniture and household goods in Africa, Europe, and Australia. Beside that, Steenhoff International is also the owner of several industries across Africa that include passenger services, supply chain solutions, manufacturing, and timber products, to name a few. During the financial year that ended in 2018, the company has more than 130,000 employees on its payroll and had an estimated revenue of 12.9 billion euros in 2017. Number 3. Sonatrach. Sonatrach is the richest company in Africa in the oil industry. This started in 1963 and it has over 154 subsidiaries across Africa. Sonatrach company ranks 11 in the world in comparison to other oil majors. Sonatrach operates in the oil and gas sector of the economy of Algeria and is owned by the Algerian government. This global oil giant corporation constitutes a 30% of the gross national product of Algeria. During the financial year that ended in 2010, the company employs roughly 120,000 employees with a revenue estimate in 2012 of $76.1 billion US. Coming in as our number 6 is Standard Bank of South Africa Limited. This is the major bank of South Africa and financial service group. The Standard Banking Group is one of the leading providers of financial services on the continent. The bank has its subsidiaries in Europe and Asia. It has also acquired Russia's largest investment bank, Troika. Standard revenue was stated to be $25 billion on December 2021 and has recorded a revenue of $15.3 billion within early 6 months of 2022. The Standard Bank South Africa has employee strength of over 49,224 staff. Lastly, on our list of the mega companies in Africa with over 1 billion turnover is First Rand Limited, a financial service provider company in South Africa. The group by Anglo-American Corporation of South Africa Limited and RMB Holdings in 1998. The company headquarters are in Johannesburg in South Africa, with its subsidiary in South Africa, London, Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, Namibia, India, and Guernsey. First Rand Limited is on the list of the Johannesburg Stock Exchange and Namibian Stock Exchange. First Rand Limited is one of the largest financial group in Africa by market capitalization and has over 49,233 employees in his portfolio. The group's net income was an estimated over 1.8 billion US dollars. That's all we had for you in this episode. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment down below, and check out our video showing on your screen right now.